It's giving summer, it's giving vacation, it's giving Miss Rona, who is she?
You want a supermodel pose? That me real friend Wynne.
Hey loves, it's Winnie Jean. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're returning, then hey boo, how you doing? Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this gorgeous goddess lock bob, and it's giving very island, it's giving very much spring, summer, okay? Miss Rona, who? It's also very low maintenance, and she is super cute. If you want to see how I got this style, then keep watching. Today's video is sponsored by ShakeNGo. You guys know I love them. They just released these new 3-bundle packs of crochet hair, and in today's video we're going to be using 2 textures, the Soulfull curl and the Pacific curl. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I've already installed most of the locks. I only left 3 to show you guys because I didn't want y'all to be like super bored. So okay, so first things first, I'm gonna take one of the Soulfull curls, and it's this really big, like bouncy, almost like a blowout scissor vibe type of curl. It has a lot of texture to it, so I felt like it would be perfect for the ends on some locks. And so yes, I'm gonna take this, and where it's doubled over in the middle, I'm gonna just cut it in half, and let's pull some of this hair back so it's not in our way, because I need y'all to be able to see how I got this little dude. So this is the braid, and I actually started with my hair already braided in sections. I want to start to keep my hair in braids all the time because I can switch in between like wigs and different faux lock styles without having to completely take my hair down. I literally just put the locks or the wigs on top of the braids and keep it moving. So that's like my tip of the year if you're trying to keep your projective styles in. I recently cut my hair and I am trying to grow my hair back. So to do that in like a healthy way and still be able to wear my hairstyles, I would want to switch my styles up maybe like every month or so, but I'll only switch my braids out every 4 months. So with my base braid, I'm going to take the curl that I've already cut in half, and I'm going to crochet the cut in through, and I want to just kind of overlap it to where the cut end and my hair are about the same length, and this is the end that's going to be sticking out, so I want that to be longer. Now I'm taking one of the strands of the Pacific curl hair, and I'm just going to fluff it out. If you're an OG to the channel, you know the vibe. So I'm just going to fluff it out so we can get that good texture with our lock, and then I'm going to crochet that through the root as well, about 1/3 of the way. With the shorter end, I'm gonna wrap it first. So grabbing all 3 strands, so I have my braid, the longer strand of the Soulfull curl, the shorter strand, and then with the shorter strand of the Pacific curl, I'm gonna just do a loose wrap. It doesn't have to be too perfect. Honestly, all you wanna do is just hold all of the hair together for right now. And I'm actually not going for a super layered look with this bob. I want it to be more of like a natural full length, and then when I wear it in the side part, it'll look layered, but I don't want to overdo the layers because honestly it can look choppy, and that is not the vibe, not for this hairstyle at least. So now I'm just wrapping the longer end. And it doesn't have to be perfect at all because we're gonna go over this with another strand of hair. I like to do that just because I find that it lasts a lot longer, but to each his own. If you wanna just use this one strand, you can. Once you get to the length that you want, I'm going to kind of push it up a bit and match it with the other strand. And then with whatever I have left, I'm gonna just wrap back up. So this is what it looks like with one layer wrapped. It's some texture, but not as, you know, fluffy as I want. So I'm gonna grab one more piece of the Pacific curl, and we're gonna fluff it out as well. So this is what it looks like fluffed out, and this is what it looks like straight out the pack. It's a lot more texture on this one, so it'll give us like the look that we're going for with the locks, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna crochet it through like 1/3 of the way. And then I'm wrapping the shorter side first to get that good hold. The shorter side is always for the holds for me. And then with the longer side, it can be wrapped a little more loosey-goosey, especially on the way down, since we know that like we're gonna wrap back up. The first wrap I always do kind of loosey-goosey to create all of that texture, and then the wrap back up I kind of tighten it up a bit, and that just makes sure it actually adds to the texture, and it makes sure that you get a little bit of holes. And then I'm literally gonna just keep wrapping until it's no hair left. I'm not doing any knots on these locks just because this hair is perfect. The Pacific curl hair is specifically perfect for faux locks. When I tell y'all, listen, and y'all know I have tried all types of hair for faux locks. I really like it, and what I love the most about it is that you don't need much hair. For this entire hairstyle, I've used about a pack and a half, so I know for a fact I'm not going to use anything more than 2 packs, which is like unheard of even for a lock bob. Typically I use between like 5 to 7 packs, and with this you only need 2, and it's not unreasonably priced. I went to my local beauty supply just to see what they're charging for it, and I want to say they had it for like $9.99 a pack at my local beauty supply, but check with yours of course. But that's like, ma'am, you cannot beat that price with a bag, like seriously. So this is the finished lock, nice and textured, and then I trimmed the curl at the end on an angle so it's not too blunt, and that's what the curl on the end is giving. Now if you really notice, not every end on the locks has a curl. At the bottom mostly it's just regular locks. So as you can see on this side, one has a curl, one doesn't, one has a curl. So I want to do that same thing over here. So let's clip this one out the way, and I'm going to show you guys how to get a normal lock bob lock with no curl on the end, because I find that when you kind of go back and forth, you still get the fullness that you want. When I do it all with the curls on the end, for the bob at least, it just looks a bit weird to me. So first I'm going to flip out one strand, and I'm going to grab my braid and crochet that one strand through. The steps are pretty much the same. I'm going to wrap the shorter side first until it's past my hair. So as you can see, my hair is here. I'm going to continue wrapping until I'm past my hair, but making sure that I have a little bit of excess hair at the end. And then with the other side, I'm wrapping twice, really tightly around the base, and then wrapping really loosey-goosey down the rest of the lock, making sure to continue to spread the hair out as you wrap. Now you can, do whatever length you feel comfortable with. If you're going to be wearing a side part and you know that, measure it accordingly. But I want to be able to wear a middle part, so I want this lock to match the same length as this one on the other side, so it doesn't look weird when I wear it in the middle part. So once I have that same length, I'm going to twist it up and wrap back up the lock, and then back down until you have no hair left. I'm gonna just repeat this process until the lock is as thick as I want. So as you can see, the thickness with one strand versus 2 strands. I may have even used 3 on that one. So I'm gonna fluff another strand out, and we're gonna do the exact same process just to make it a little bit thicker. And you can literally do this until your heart is content. Just make sure that the thicker that you make the individual locks, the bigger you make your parts, because you don't want to have a lot of thick locks on your head. Dare I say, I want to go for a 3rd strand and make it thicker. Are we being wild? Are we getting a little frisky? Let me stop playing and let me make sure they even. This one is a bit shorter, and what you can always do, especially if you're gonna add another piece on top, is to pull the lock a bit and it'll adjust the length. And typically if I'm gonna pull the lock, I like to wrap over it again just to make sure that everything is still covered, because sometimes when you pull on it, you can expose the braid, and that's not cute. That's not cute. So we're wrapping and we're wrapping. And this is like therapy, literally. I love doing my faux locks, especially the bob, because it doesn't take too long. It's just long enough to binge watch a show and kind of like just get you some zen real quick. All right, so I'm getting close to the end, and now you want to just wrap really tightly until you can literally grab a little piece and you can't wrap anymore. What movie was that from? How Stella Got a Groove Back. Fun fact, that was the only movie where I remember a character being named Wynne. Was she saying like, oh, Wynne, something? Between that and Hocus Pocus, I was like the only Winnies on TV, and Winnie Mandela, which is not, you know, which is not bad. This is our last one. So I'm gonna just pull these locks back so we can see, child. So y'all can see, honey. And this one is gonna be a goddess lock. So let's get into it. I'm taking one of the halves of the Soulfull curl that we've already cut, and then I'm gonna crochet it through the base of my braid. Okay. And then I'm gonna overlap it a bit, grabbing a piece of the Pacific curl hair, my new favorite faux lock hair. Like, seriously, this hair right here is the GOAT. And then I'm gonna crochet through the root, grab the hair, and pull it through 1/3 of the way, grabbing all 3 of these strands together. I'm gonna do the first little basic wrap. And again, because it's the middle part, I really am keeping in mind exactly what I did on the other side. So I'm looking at where I stopped here. And then once I get to that point, I'm gonna just start to wrap back up. Wrapping until there is no hair left. Then I'm grabbing the longer side. And I like to just do 2 good wraps at the root before I start to work my way down. And you want to make sure that you're keeping the hair fluffy so that you get that good texture on your lock. And now I'm going to just fluff out 1 more strand of the Pacific curl hair to give it some body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. So I'm going to crochet through the root. And honestly, for this second piece, you don't necessarily have to. It's just a habit. I'm used to doing it on my clients. Because I do traveling hair appointments, I'm used to not being able to get back to them if anything slips. So I just go out my way to make sure that nothing slips. So I always crochet the hair through the root. It's super easy, super simple. I only used 1 pack of the Soulfull curl hair, the larger curl, and I used 2 packs of the Pacific curl hair to wrap the locks. You really don't need much of this hair at all. The 3 times packs are perfect for faux locks because you tend to have to buy a lot of hair to do faux locks. And as you just see, I'm cutting the hair not super blunt, kind of dragging my scissors. And then you just give it a twist. So far this is what they look like. I've already done my baby hairs and I love them. And the curls look so pretty. Okay, so this is the final look. I've decided to wear it in a side part for today. I love how the curls look. I'm obsessed with this hair. Honestly, guys, this is my new favorite hair for faux locks. The Pacific curl is undeniably gorgeous. It's the perfect texture in between a spring curl and a water wave. If you like the water wave texture but love the spring curl holes, this hair is perfect for you. Not to mention the price and how much hair you get is ridiculous. I only used 3 packs of hair for this entire hairstyle, which is crazy. I'm used to using way more than that. And the Soulfull curl is gorgeous too. I feel like it looks gorgeous on the ends of these locks. And I would say that I also want to try to make a crochet wig with it, like a little hair headband wig. The texture on it is gorgeous, and I feel like it would blend with natural hair really, really well. So yeah, I think that's it. Like I love it. This is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one because you guys are really gonna enjoy it. So make sure that you're subscribed, like this video if you like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you. Bye.